A pleasant day to everyone. This is Karen A. Villanueva, and my report is about models of curriculum evaluation. But first, let us know what is curriculum evaluation models. A curriculum evaluation models is a method for determining the worth and the effectiveness of any newly implemented curriculum. It refers to the collection of information on which judgment might be made about the worth and the effectiveness of a particular program. Also, it is described as a way of determining the extent to which the curriculum goals and objectives are being or has been achieved. Its purpose is to determine whether or not the newly adopted curriculum is producing the intended results and meeting the objectives that it has set forth, and it is an essential component in the process of adopting and implementing any new curriculum in any educational setting. Also, it gathers data that will help in identifying areas in need of improvement or change. Its goal is always to make sure that students are being provided with the best education possible. Because the curriculum is a huge part of this, curriculum evaluation is a means of deciding whether or not the chosen curriculum is going to bring the school closer to that goal. Here are some of the models of curriculum evaluation that I am going to discuss today. The first model is Tyler's ObjectiveCentered model. It is created by Ralph Tyler, known to be the father of evaluation. In his book, Tyler presented the concept that curriculum should be dynamic and the program under constant and revision. Tyler's model is one of the best-known models for curriculum evaluation. It is known for the special attention it gives to the planning phases, and it is a deductive process. There are three essential elements in Tyler's model. First, the learner. Second, the life in the community. Third, the subject matter. Tyler's model principles. So there are four principles. Principle 1, defining appropriate learning objectives. Principle 2, establishing useful learning experience. Principle 3, organizing learning experiences to have a maximum cumulative effect. And Principle 4, evaluating the curriculum and revising those aspects that did not prove the effect. The next model is Daniel Staffelbeam's CIPP Model. What does CIPP means? The full form of CIPP refers to as C for context, I for input, P for process, and P for product, which helps in the judgment of program values. The CIPP framework was developed as a means of linking evaluation with program decision-making. It aims to provide the analytic and rational basis for program decision-making, based on a cycle of planning, structuring, implementing, and reviewing and revising decisions, each examined through a different aspect of evaluation. For the development of curriculum, this approach is found very supportive and gives the way in a systematic manner. It refers to the approach of decision-focused for examining and emphasizing the organized condition of information for operation and program management. The CIPP evaluation model. The first is context evaluation. So under it is the goals that includes beneficiaries, needs, resources, problems, background, and environment. Next to context is the input evaluation, which is the plans, such as stakeholders, strategies, budget, coverage, and research. Next to input evaluation is the process evaluation. Under it is the actions that includes develop, implement, monitor, and feedback. And the last one is the product evaluation, the outcomes that include impact, effectiveness, transportability, sustainability, and adjustment. An approach would become useful for the evaluation by keep focusing and handling such questions which can be asked by the decision maker. Also, addressing all the questions which decision maker can understand very easily. It also aims for the involvement of decision maker so that the evaluation process may take beneficial and bring positive attribute which can be used. The third model is Stakes Congruency Contingency Evaluation Model. Congruency refers to the degree of alignment between what was desired and what was actually achieved. Contingency refers to the relationship between variable to the other. In 1975, Robert Stake claimed that curriculum evaluation is not complete unless three categories or data are made available. Three categories of data are the following. First, antecedents include data on students and teachers, the curriculum to be evaluated, and the community context. Second is transaction, include time allotment sequence of steps, social climate, and communication flow. And the last one is outcomes, encompass student learning in the form of understanding skills and value or attitudes as well as the effects of the curriculum on the teacher, students, and the school. The fourth and last model for today's discussion is Provo's Discrepancy Evaluation Model. This model of curriculum evaluation was developed by Malcolm Provost in 1971. The purpose of this model is to evaluate projects under Elementary Secondary Education Act in the United States. Using the taxonomy of program content developed by Robert Stake, Provost identified four major stages of conducting curriculum evaluation. First, determining program standards. Second, determining program performance. Third, comparing performance with standards. And fourth, determining whether a discrepancy exists between performance and standards. A quick review. So, here are some of the models that we tackled for today's discussion. Tyler's Objective-Centered Model, Staffelbeam's CIPP Model, Stakes Congruency Contingency Evaluation Model, and Provost's Discrepancy Evaluation Model. So, that would be all for my report. Thank you for watching and listening.